first off, we want to correct the posture. So it is that we have the optimal flow of qi within the body. This way of doing Qigong is considered Zhang Zuang. It is a standing type of Qigong, so we really don't use movement at all. We put ourselves in what is called the Wuji Stance. When we put ourselves in this stance, what we are doing is that we are maximizing the quantity of qi within the body. That's really the practice of Zhang Zuang. It is a practice to increase the strength and the stamina within the body. Something you want to think about when you're doing this kind of qigong, and really when you also are doing the movement, is that you want to let the qi sustain you. What is the qi? The qi is you could consider it the gravitational force around us. It is really the energy field that is around and within everything that is alive, everything within this universe, really. For example, when you move up and down stairs, you will feel that there are ways of moving that doesn't help you necessarily get up the stairs. For example, if you try to move upstairs like this, it's not gonna work out very well for you. Instead, if you feel that you are being pulled from your pelvis up the stairs, it's gonna feel very light. This is a way of working with the qi. So when we do this posture, we don't wanna stand like this, because this really feels heavy on the body. We want to be standing in a way that feels very light, that feels like the qi is what is holding us up. So let me explain to you how to do this. First off, we want to be standing with the feet in shoulder width apart. Alright? Stand on your feet like if you had long skis on. So you don't want to be standing like this or like that. You want to be standing with your toes straight out in front of you. Next thing is to lightly grab the ground, just slightly, with your toes, so that you are making a connection with the ground right there. Under our feet are two acupuncture points called Yonghuan. Yonghuan is our gateways to extract earth qi. So we are working with earth qi and heavenly qi. Earth qi is more dense and heavenly qi is more light, and these forces in conjunction with each other is what gives rise to this beautiful life on earth. So grab the ground lightly with your toes, just so you feel that connection with the ground. Then you want to have slightly bent knees, just slightly, just like that is fine. And you really never, when you do Qigong, want to stretch your knees like that. You always want to keep a little bit of bending. But when we stand in this stand, we have a bend looking something like that, just so that it feels comfortable and that you are grounded. Next thing is that we want to balance the pelvis with the chest. So you don't want to stand like that or like this. You want to have the chest being on top of the pelvis and then the pelvis tucked. You want to feel that your back is straight. You don't want to have this curve down here. You want to tuck the tailbone so that your back is completely straight. When your chest is balanced on top of your pelvis, you then want to focus on your shoulders. Your shoulders should be very relaxed. This can be one of the difficult parts for many people, because we tend to be a little tense in the shoulders. So a way to help the shoulders relax can be to squeeze. Do the opposite for a while. Squeeze your shoulders as hard as you can for about 10 seconds and then relax them. Then you will feel that it becomes easier to relax those tense muscles, because they really need it. It's using the balance of opposites. So when you have relaxed your shoulders, you want to keep a slight space within your armpits. And the way to do this, make it easy on you, is to turn your palms like this and hold it against your thighs. So like this, you will feel that there is a slight space between your armpits. And now what you do is really just that you let your arms go naturally. So your palms facing the thighs. And like that, you see you have the space maintained. But when you have done this for a while, it comes very natural. You will feel that your arms naturally want to create that space. The last thing to remember when you are standing the Wuji stance is to point the Baihui up towards the heaven. The Baihui really means the 100 gatherings. So this is the acupuncture on top of your skull where a lot of your meridians end up connecting. So you have the Zhang Zuang that is connecting to the earth chi, and then your Baihui is the acupoint connecting to the heavenly chi. Normally, when you just stand normally, your Baihui will be facing a little bit diagonally towards the heavens. So to have it facing straight up, you want to elongate your neck. Don't focus on tucking your chin, but focus on elongating the neck. When you elongate the neck, this becomes a relaxed way of pointing the Baihui. If you focus on tucking your chin instead of elongating the neck, you will feel that these muscles here contract. This is limiting the chi flow within the body. We never want to tighten muscles. That blocks the meridians and the flow of energy within the body. We always want to focus on relaxation and expansion. If you do the Qigong or you feel some kind of blockage at some point in your body, focus on that point and focus on relaxing it and expanding it. Quite as if you have the sun heating up a moist spot, the moisture will start to soften and expand. So that is the Wuji stance. Let's do it so you can see how it looks and try it out for yourself. And so here you can see the Wuji stance. We have the toes lightly grabbing the ground. We have bent knees. We have tucked the tailbone, the chest over pelvis. We have relaxed shoulders. We have a little bit of space in the armpits, and then the straight neck, pointing the Baihui. And when you have done this kind of Qigong for a while, immediately when you put yourself in that position, you start feeling the Qi flow. And this is because you build up the quantity of Qi within the body. So naturally, you feel it flow as soon as you let it loose, you could say. Alright, so let's move on to the next element of this practice.